Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for day 8 of my 20 days 20 Christmas cards video tutorial series. Today we're going to create a multi-layered card, and I'm casing it from this one that I received from a friend of mine a while ago, and I've just changed it a little bit to make it obviously a Christmas themed card. So to start with, we will create our patterned paper layer, which we're going to do by using a piece of Certainly Celery cardstock, and we're going to wheel that with the So Swirly Stampin' Around wheel. So I'll just ink that up with some Certainly Celery ink, and this will give us a watermark kind of look onto our cardstock. So I'll just wheel that straight across one side, and I will ink my wheel up again, and then wheel that across the other side as well. So that's our patterned paper, and we can mat that onto our Very Vanilla mat with some snail adhesive. I'm just going to centre that to leave a fine border around each edge. And then I'm going to centre that onto our chocolate chip mat. And then I will centre that chocolate chip mat onto our Very Vanilla card front. And as you can see, that just leaves a fine border around each edge. Okay, now for our embellishments, I'm going to create a scalloped edge along the bottom of this piece of Real Red cardstock, and then I'm going to layer a sentiment strip onto the top of that. So first we'll do the scallop border. Then to create our sentiment strip, I'm going to use the Merry Christmas script greeting from Christmas Greetings stamp set, and because this stamp is a little too long for our sentiment strip, I'm going to use the Stampin' Right marker to ink it up and stamp the words one on top of the other. So I've got my Old Olive Stampin' Right marker, and I'm going to stamp the word Christmas first, so I'll just ink that up with the marker. And I'll use my Stamp-A-Magy to get the correct placement. Then I'll just clean that off, and I'll ink up the word Merry with my marker and stamp that right above where I've just stamped the Christmas word. Okay, so that's ready to stick down onto our Real Red scalloped mat. And then I'm going to tie some Certainly Celery grosgrain ribbon around the bottom of that mat. Okay, once you've finished tying your ribbon around that Real Red matte piece, we can then mount that onto our card front over on the right hand side, and we're going to mount that up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, then to create our final embellishment piece, I've just got some circles and scallop circle that I've cut out with my Big Shot, and we're going to stamp onto the Very Vanilla circle with the sentiment image from Season of Joy stamp set. So I'm going to ink that up using markers because I want to accent the sentiment here that says "'Tis the season." So I'll colour that part in first just with the Real Red marker. And then I'll take my Old Olive marker and ink up the rest of the stamp. Then I'm going to take my Stamp-A-Majig to get the placement that I want for the stamped image. And then I'm ready to mount that onto my Real Red layer. And my chocolate chip layer. Then I'm ready to mount that onto my card front with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And just to finish that card off, we'll just add some basic rhinestones to the centre of the snowflake there, and the little poinsettias up the top here as well. And there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed day 8 of my 20 days 20 Christmas cards tutorial series. Don't forget to stop by my blog www.stampwithwendy.com.au to check out today's project bundle, and I'll see you again tomorrow for day 9.